I release all resistance to attracting money. I allow myself to think big. I trust the process of my life, and all that I need is always taken care of, and I am safe. And I am a well paid full time artist, and it feels good. Yes. It feels really good to be able to say this on day 50 and really feel it in my essence in more ways than I've ever felt it before. And this day has been a very, I've been thinking about this day for a couple of days now, like day 50, halfway through this challenge. And I actually spent, the first part of the day watching really cheesy movies, laying on my friend's couch, because I spent the night with my friends last night. And that was so nice to be just with loving, loving, loving people that just love me, and I love them so much. I call them my boys. And I got back into the city, but before I got back into the city, they actually live in an area in Brooklyn where I used to work, like in 1997. And I hadn't been back in that little intersection since 1997. And I find that it's very interesting that today, of all days, I had a chance to walk through a little part of my past. And next week, I'm having a get together with some old work friends of when I was working in film years ago. I'm going to meet with them next Thursday. I haven't seen them in a really long time, a couple, like at least 5 years. And so that'll be really interesting as well to go into this environment as the person that I am today. And, with just so much more confidence than I was, 7, 8 years ago about who I am. And I went downstairs for a little bit ago, and there were there's a bar in the building that I live in, and there were just like, I would say 10 people that I haven't seen in, a few years or a couple months, and the people who used to work and hang out at the bar were all there, and it was just kind of like, wow, I have such an amazing family here, such an amazing community of people that will never go away no matter what happens, because I've created it, and it's been created so it exists as long as I allow it to be a part of my reality. And that's the thing that just keeps coming through to me more and more. It's like, I create my own reality. I create it, I create it, I create it. And however I want to perceive it or or do about it, or whatever I choose to do in this reality, it is. And having an interesting conversation with a friend of mine's brother about how he feels so guilty about the fact that there are all these people who are, suffering, not only in Haiti but in other places, and he feels guilty about this. And I'm like, I understand the guilt that you feel, and I understand how fucked up this planet is, how that there are, so many people that have a lot of stuff, and so many people have nothing. And that there is a true, logically unfairness to all of this. However, taking a step out of the human body, taking a step out of your own sense of need to be right and to justify these feelings you're having, and you're seeing the process of what life is on this planet, it is what it is. And we all make these soul agreements when we come to this planet. And I know this is radical, radical thinking, and thank God there are other people who are getting this radical thought and are talking about it and sharing it in ways to give information to people, because I don't need to change his mind. I don't need to be right about what I'm talking about. I know in my own life it is right, and I feel good. And I know the power that affirmations have done for me, and I use them. And these people that I know who are a little hesitant and saying, "Oh, I don't want to do affirmations." They might work for, some people work. Okay, you don't have to do affirmations, but you know what? Try it. What are you not willing to try? I am willing to try anything, anything, because I see the possibilities in everything. And it feels really good. And I can't believe I keep saying that over and over again. But again, we teach what we need to learn, and my work is all based in feeling the feelings. And so when you're feeling guilty, you feel that guilt, feel it. But how does that make you feel in your day-to-day life? Does it bring you up? Does it make you alive? Does it give you the inspiration to go out and do something that you can do to make the world a better place? To make the injustices not be so unfair? And there are so many ways we can be doing this. And I just want to encourage and inspire myself to keep doing this, as well as anybody else who wants to be inspired by it. So it's just another good day in the world of Trickydame. And it's really good because now, after I upload this video and stuff, I'm going to paint. See that painting back there? That is part of my show called Transformational Shifting Energy. Oh my God. I like the fact that I can spend time with creative friends and then lay around and enjoy their company and just feel their essence, and come back to my apartment, do a little work, make the phone call, the very important phone call that taught me and showed me that it gets easier and easier to ask for what you want. I really am looking at this whole situation as such an opportunity to learn to ask for what I want, and seeing the value of who I am and doing it on my own terms. And I'm going to do that with every single fucking deal I need to make from now on. Every single contract, every single proposal, every single element to my artist career, I'm going to do on my own terms, and trust in the process of life, and all that I need is always taken care of, and I am safe, and my life is mine, and I'm grateful. So enjoy your evening, your day, your life.